share your soul with the others. This one, people really go crazy. That's stained glass. That was a big transition. Big transition. And the words love, peace, hope, freedom are all underneath that thing.
I see some of your letters are very old.
Depends on how deep you want to see it. This is great to have a fellow artist who can actually make it. Well, like I said, radio window and that's very popular. A lot of people, usually I get only artists see this one and really like it. That's also very Pollock-esque.
Just keep up the great work.
Thank you. It was a pleasure to meet you. It really was. Nice to meet you. Mike Chizzy.
Well, I'm here.
Nice to meet you. It really was. And the family.
Yeah, that's
Deborah? Sierra. Nice to meet you, Mike. Great on. I'll be, the work will be here until the 21st of February, and then I'll be at the Lake Orion Public Library for the month of March. Actually, and look at my website. Thank you. Thanks. Nice to meet you guys.
Hi, Chizzy.
What's going on?
Ted Cantu.
How are you?
I'm here to reshoot the piece that I screwed up. So you're the only artist that got away.
To that, Ted.
Yeah, I'll take care of you.
Cool. The question I have is, so none of it came up, but did any of the glow-in-the-dark paintings come out?
I didn't get anything.
Really?
So we're going to redo the whole thing real quick.
I don't have
if it's okay? Okay.
Yours is probably going to turn out better than anyone else's now.
That's
All the focus time.
Well, this is nice because I tried to explain to people what I do. And, you know, I stopped painting about 16 years ago. And I didn't paint for about 16 years. And then I started about a year and a half ago again. And it hasn't stopped. It just keeps coming. And I never shut it down. Someone told me once, never shut your soul down.
Wow.
That's what you're supposed to share with everyone. So this is part of my soul. This is about a year and a half of work, anywhere from 07 all the way up to 09. Some of the more popular ones are what I call transitional. They actually, like this one, for example, Rainy Window will change color as you walk by it, and it will appear to be wet, but it's really dry. And also another one is like that is Milky Way, where it's just color when you're looking at it from this angle. When you walk this direction, it actually gold stars start to appear. Excellent. Yeah. So
Great.
Let me take you into this. This is a unique feature of some of my artwork. I decided to work with not only my people that I admire their work a lot of, which is Jackson Pollock, obviously. There's some work that reflects that. But I took that a step further, and in the tradition of three-dimensional artwork, come with me, I'll show you what I mean.
All right.
We just entered the Visual Illumination Theater, and all of the paintings that you're going to see in here glow in the dark. So it's really like two paintings in one. The neatest part about it is, I think, when I unplug the lights and I hear people say, "Oh," or "Wow," and that right there makes it all worthwhile. It really does. They were all inspired by different things. They take anywhere from an hour to 6 weeks to do. The one that you're looking at right now started out actually as a seascape, and it had a lighthouse, and the sea was actually glow in the dark, and the lighthouse, when you turn out the lights, the beam would shine out, and the artist in me didn't want that, and so I ended up with this, and this is more what came out of my soul. And as you'll see, even with my favorite yellow, there's a technique I use which I call painting dancing, which I actually take the painting and I almost dance with it. I get it to the form that I want it to be.
Yeah, show us the spinning that you did, Chizzy.
I use fish hooks to hang them, that we don't mar the walls. So a lot of times as I'm painting, I always paint flat, and like this one, for example, is on an easel, and a lot of times I'll tilt it, or I'll take it off the easel, and I'll actually move the painting around. as I'm doing right now, until I get it to where I want it. And sometimes I actually even shoot it out until I get it to where it's supposed to be. And as any artist will tell you, you know when you're done. I know when I'm done. And in this case, so many people have complimented me on this particular piece and are so drawn to this piece. That's why I knew I was done. If you look at some of the other ones, Geyer, for example, I have spoken about this many times. My paintings are inspired by different situations in the world. For example, a Geyer is a spiral vortex in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico the size of Texas. And for every square mile, it's estimated there's over 32,000 pieces of trash that are just swirling around. And it has no place to go. So it's really just breaking down and leaching into our oceans, which goes into our fish, which goes into us. So ultimately, we're hurting ourselves. When I found all this out, it inspired me. I was doing a painting at the time, and it inspired me to do this painting. And I called it Geyer after that. So, Merlot Glow, I won't tell you what that's about. Tangerine Dream. This was by the song Tangerine. And that's what I kept hearing in my head as I was painting it. And I don't know who the person was that wrote it. I don't, and I should. I should find that out probably. But I do know that it inspired this painting, and that if it can make someone else feel that way, I think that's what it's about. I really do. So with that, I'm going to unplug the lighting, come on in, and get close to a painting that really moves you. Feel free, there's also this one. In fact, let me hook this back up if you don't mind. Give me just a second. It's easier. That one after. I don't want to use up your tape. So, everybody gets close to one painting, just get real close to it. You start to feel it a little bit. This is the way I kind of try to direct people to get the motion going, and then we'll just give you the full effect. Are they showing? Now, what you're seeing brightness-wise is about a quarter of how bright they get. With a standard 100-watt light bulb, they'll last anywhere from an hour to 5 is what it's called. So yeah, so they're a really nice little charm. And think about something like Geyer each night before you go to bed. You're looking at a painting in your bedroom, or you have a party and you have friends over and they're in the bathroom and they turn out the light and they see a second image. Isn't that what life's about? There's always many sides, so.
That's really great.
Way, man.
Really great. We got it this time. I got you.
Man. I got 2 new ones in the gallery. Feel free to go there and take a look, man.
Okay. What are your thoughts on Pollock's recent birthday anniversary?
Well, you know what? I will say this. I'm going to send one of my paintings. I donate a lot of my paintings to Boys and Girls Club for fundraisers so that they can help children. I'm really into helping children. All of my paintings, 10% of the proceeds go to Sandcastle's Grief Support for children who've had a parent die or a sibling die. And I believe in giving. I think you should always be giving. I'm sending a painting to Obama. I'm not for one candidate or another, but I believe that he's trying to make a difference, and he's striving for change. What I believe is that when you're looking at the painting, in the background there's always something, and I'm going to write that in the background in glow. It's going to say Obama for change in the painting.
That's wonderful.
You might dig it. And
yeah.
Hey, if it gets hung in the White House. So
that's awesome.
But now, to answer your question, though.
Yeah.
What was it again now?
Well, I just, last week was the anniversary of Jackson Pollock's birthday.